5 things you didn't know about LeBron James. Most people know that LeBron James is one of the best basketball players in the world, but there are a few things about him that even die-hard fans might not know. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Here are 5 things you might not have known about LeBron James. So without further delay, let's start this video. The first fact is that LeBron James is bi-handed. James uses his right hand to shoot most of the time. Although he is ambidextrous and can also use his left hand, James, however, only uses his left hand when absolutely necessary. Otherwise, he shoots right-handed. No athlete has maybe been in the public eye as much as full-time NBA MVP LeBron James since he was a child. James, an Akron native, excelled in several sports as a kid. He eventually became only the second of 3 NBA players to be selected first overall right out of high school, according to the NBA, and the only one to go on to win Rookie of the Year. However, even if you followed King James's career from Cleveland to Miami and then back to Los Angeles, you may not be familiar with 11 tidbits. One of the finest abilities for an NBA player is to have ambidextrosity, or the capacity to use both hands with almost equal dexterity. Legends on the court that are ambidextrous include Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Larry Bird, among others. The second fact is that LeBron James became the first black man to be on the cover of Vogue. Only George Clooney and Richard Gere have been on a Vogue cover before LeBron. LeBron is holding Giselle and a basketball during posing. LeBron is wearing basketball clothes and displaying his muscles and tattoos. Giselle is smiling and wearing a form-fitting dress. Some critics say the photo supports racial prejudices. Perhaps the goal was to contrast force with grace, machismo and femininity, and brawn and beauty. Vogue's effort to establish comparisons between supermodels and athletics perpetuates animalistic stereotypes of black sportsmen. The third fact is that LeBron has a stake in Liverpool FC. A well-known team in the English Premier League is Liverpool FC. Few people are aware that LeBron James has stock in an English soccer team. LeBron James, who was then a member of Cleveland Cavaliers, paid around $6.5 million for a 2% share in Liverpool FC in 2011. By 2018, Liverpool might be sold for $1.6 billion, according to sports investment bankers, and that was a conservative estimate. According to that calculation, 7 years after the transaction, James's interest was worth $32 million. Forbes estimates that Liverpool will be worth $4.1 billion and bring in around $619 million annually. Thus, James's ownership interest in the team is now worth around $44 million. James spent a dozen years of professional basketball before even becoming the highest paid player on his own squad. Despite this, James was the NBA's highest paid player overall in the 2016-17 season. The fact is that LeBron did not become the highest paid player until he was 31. James spent a dozen years of professional basketball before even becoming the highest paid player on his own squad. Despite this, James was the NBA's highest paid player overall in the 2016-17 season. During his first season with the Cleveland Cavaliers, he was surrounded by a lot of seasoned players from the league, including an injured and aging Shaquille O'Neal. In 2010, James notoriously opted to accept less money than his full market worth in order to join the Miami Heat in a super team. During his second stint with the Cavaliers, he reached the top of the salary scale, and his current 4-year contract with the Lakers puts him on course to become the highest paid player in league history. The last surprising fact about LeBron is that he never met his biological father. When LeBron James was born, his mother was 16 years old, but he never got to meet his biological father. Only his mother cared for LeBron since his biological father did not want to raise him. On the other side, his surrogate father served 3 years in prison for selling cocaine and other offenses. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that LeBron grew up without a father, and is aware of the significance of a father in a child's life. He is an excellent parent who never exposes his children to the same situations. That's all for now. We hope you have enjoyed learning a little bit more about LeBron James. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And be sure to check out our other videos for more interesting facts and information. Thanks for watching.